Hi there, hello to everyone, this is Cooking from Canet and here we are another day, another recipe. And today I just want to show you what I've just made for lunch. It is called Escalivada. Let me show you because I've got it here. There you go. And now you might be thinking, what is that? Well, these are red peppers, aubergines and onions. And as I said, so we call it escalivada, and escalivada is a very old traditional Catalan cooking method that we have here. And how it works, it's basically we put the vegetables in the oven in a tray with nothing else, no olive oil or salt or anything, just in the oven, maximum temperature around 220 degrees Celsius, and we roast them there for an hour roughly. And then we have, well, they get burned in outside and cooked inside. So then what we do is peel them and we put them in a tray like this, like I've done today, and then we season them with a bit of salt, a bit of olive oil and some vinegar, and voila, this is escalivada. Very, very typical here. If you come to Catalonia, I'm sure you'll see that in many, many restaurants. And yeah, well, you can have it if you are a vegetarian. Well, you can have it as a veggie option. But here we have it very often with meat as a side. It's a side for meat, or also with toasted bread. So very, very typical. We use a piece of toasted bread. We have a piece of toasted bread. We put the escalivada, the vegetables on top, and a bit of goat cheese, like warm goat cheese that you've warmed up in a pan previously. That is very nice, and that combination goes very well together. Or again with some toasted bread, the vegetables on top, and then some anchovies and some olives. So that is another typical one that we have here. And yeah, very simple. Oh, today we're going to have it with omelette. So that's another option. And yeah, I like to share this with you because it's very Catalan, very from here and very typical. And I hope you like it. So let's make it. Okay, so let's make some escalivada. For that, what we're going to do is first of all preheat the oven at 220 degrees Celsius. And then we're going to wash the aubergines and the peppers, and we're going to pat dry them and put them in the baking tray, just like that. No oil, no nothing, they don't need anything else, just like that. And I've got another tray here for the onions that you don't need to peel them either, because we're going to peel all of them at the end once they are roasted. And yeah, we are going to put them in the oven for about an hour, 50 minutes. And in that time, keep checking them and turning them, because what we want is them to get like burned outside, but then cooked inside. So this is the technique, right? So let's do that. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, so I'm going to show you how we are doing. This is halfway through, so it's been there for about half an hour now. And let me show you. You see, it's getting burned, and this is exactly what we want. And we keep turning it all the way through, so that they get done on evenly on all sides. Yeah, now they are softer now because they've been there for half an hour. And yeah, don't worry about this black, you know, because then, as I say, we're going to peel it. Let's have a look at the onions. And by the way, they are releasing the juices that we're going to use later on as well, because that gives it a lot of flavor. There's the onions. See, same. Move them a little bit and back in the oven. Let's have a look and see how this is doing. There we go. They've been there for an hour, and I'll say they are done, but let me check. Yeah, the peppers are done definitely, because they are soft and tender, and you can see burn outside. As I said, yeah, we're going to peel that, don't worry about this. And now, yeah, the onions are done as well. Let me show you closer. You see, they are nice and tender as well. And the aubergine, these ones, they can take a bit longer to cook, so they are not quite yet, so they need a little bit more time because they are a bit raw still. So we're going to kind of close them again, and let's put this aside. So let's remove the peppers. Excellent. And yeah, we can start by, for example, peeling the onions here. You see now you can peel them easily. You can also leave them to cool down. So, but you see, just to show you how easily we can peel them now. You see, very, very easily. That's the onion. Yeah, that's it. So we'll put it in this other tray here. And here we're going to put the peppers and the aubergines once they are all peeled. Super, so the onions are ready here. Let's discard this bit. Excellent. And now we're going to peel the peppers. So it's a matter of doing this. Help yourself with a knife and a fork, and you see, let me show you closer. So here is the, what we are going to save, the pepper itself and the skin, you see over there. Right, so here we are, peppers peeled with the onions in here. The aubergines are now ready. They took a bit longer than an hour and 10 minutes roughly. And we're going to do exactly the same, which is peel them and transfer the aubergine in there with the rest of things. You see, now they are easy to peel. The aubergines are, you can peel them easier than the peppers. The peppers are a bit more, but yeah, so like that. There we go. In they go. Now we've got everything in the tray, and the only thing we have to do now is season it with some salt, olive oil and balsamic vinegar. So that's all we have to do. Bit of salt, a bit of olive oil. Here we've got balsamic vinegar. I like this one, the thick and sweet one, but you can use any other vinegar you like. And now we have to cut everything like this and mix all together. Now you go, you know now how to make it. And that is all. So please share if you like it or if you find it useful. Comment, tell me what you think. I always like hearing from you. And that is all. I'll see you in the next recipe.